Hi crafters, I've got some exciting things to show you today. I have been waiting for weeks for this line to come in from Stamperia and I am so excited. It has not disappointed. We have a lot to see, a lot to show you. We brought in the entire line, including stamps and molds, just everything that they have to go with it. Mostly because I need it myself. It is so inspiring. So here it is. Yes, so there's that beautiful 12 by 12 pad. Lots of designs in there. We also have a 12 by 12 pad called their backgrounds. This is still for the Magic Forest. And they're not just plain backgrounds. They've got patterns on them. Absolutely beautiful. I am so loving this. Then we have the individual sheets of paper. That gives you an idea. Sorry about the glare on there. I haven't even taken these out of the packages yet. Oh, this great old hardware on the peeling paint doors. Just love these. Try to move them a bit so that you can see most of the areas without some glare. Then that's the back side. We've got these journaling cards. The nice, the fairy queen there. We've got some castles, a nice deer. And then on the back of the journaling cards, it's got this solid area to either mat your photo, do some journaling, or use it as a layer. This beautiful forest paper, Adventures in the Forest. And the back side looks like the really rough bark of a tree. I guess that's the direction that one goes. Just gorgeous. Lots of rusty looking hardware on these. And the tags. And we've also got them in the 8x8 pads. Let's open one of these out so you can have a look at the papers without so much glare on there. So we've got our cover piece, and on the inside of the cover has these great scroll work with the sayings on it, like forests are living dreams made to get beautifully lost in. Magic is essentially the higher understanding of nature. Sometimes we need fantasy to survive reality. Imagination is a golden pathway to everywhere. Still around the corner there may wait a new road or a secret gate. Yeah, lots of great, and I like that they've done them in scroll work. Looks like very old world. Rough tree bark. And here's our queen of the fairy forest here. And look at that background. Actually, if I flip the page, you'll see that we have the same background paper, but without the fairy image on there. Doesn't that remind you of Jasper or Banff? And there's a reason for that, actually. Antonio, that is the artist behind this paper, visited Canada last year, and he did say when he brought out this line that parts of it were inspired by what he saw in Canada. So I would say that was inspired by the Rocky Mountains coming through our Alberta and BC borders here. Neat columns. Just the artwork is amazing. I'm really impressed with this. And if you like some mystical type things, this something that you definitely need to get your hands on these papers. The front and the backs of them are just stunning. Love them. And of course, in the 8x8 version here, everything is just a little size smaller than what it is in the 12 by 12. So there's your 12 by 12 size tags and your 8.5 or 8x8 inch tags. And then of course we have the 8x8 pad for what they call the backgrounds as well. And what else do we have? These die cuts in chipboard and the die cuts in cardstock. And I'm going to open one of these up because I know I'm wrecking the package, but I need to take one for my my projects. Anyways, I have so many ideas in my head. It's just going to be a matter of what do I make first. Great stuff. I love the leaves. That just goes so well with the forest. Here's some keys, some locks, this Fairy Queen. We get her in lots of different sizes on papers, on chipboard. Just going different directions there. These, I don't know, what do you call these, gargoyles or something? Oh, even the castle's in chipboard, and that ornate door is just, great. Look at these, the columns. Love them. Okay, I'm not going to get that back in the pack. That just has to go home with me. And here, these are the cardstock ones. So you can get, they're different images, obviously, but some are available in cardstock and some in chipboard, and we even have some images in wood that I will show you. So lots of leaves in there. Oh, and she's got like, I wouldn't say it's a glossy finish, but it's like almost pearlized. And these are actually stickers. Love the locks and keys, some words, lots of leaves. These little gargoyle type statues again. The castle. There she is in the full size, full body image. An eagle. And that deer with his fancy horns. So lots of stuff in there, very cool. There's the wooden embellishments, the stamp sets. There's a few stamp sets that go with it. And remember, this week, all of our stamps are 25% off, including these new arrivals. So those are great deals. You want to snag those quick. There's chipboard pieces that you can spray or paint or leave as they are, or ink. We have, oh, here's some more stuff. Rub-ons. Very cool. The architectural rub-ons. We have rice papers. The deer of her again. We have fabric. Stamperia does fabric, and we don't generally bring that in, but for this line, I just brought in everything. We have the molds. There's a few different molds. This one is pretty cool, the book cover. Probably doesn't show up that well in camera, but very cool. And some stencils to go with it as well. So there's the swirls, there's some gears. So be sure to come on in and grab up some of that stuff and get making some beautiful things. I'm going to. Happy crafting!